Peace and blessings is real. First and foremost, I want to take this time and give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh through his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, for allowing this word to come out. And I hope you sincere brothers and sisters is edified by this word. And the name of the lesson is called Given Over to Evil Desires, Deceitful Spirits, and Doctrines of Demons is 100% real. Let me say it again, man. Given over to evil desires, deceitful spirits, and doctrines of demons is 100% real. Tonight, man, what we're going to speak about is, first and foremost, for those that have been following our channel, me and my bro, we did the weekend show yesterday, which is our normal church setting. And we touched on the subject in regards to the sun, in regards to him making a connection with it, him discovering that it buffers, and also understanding that the sun to be a rotary phone metaphorically, and also being able to use the sun to be able to have a better understanding of future prophecies and whatnot. I thought it was a very powerful word. I really thought that it was some information that was very necessary to come out, and so we brought it out. But since that time, my bro, he called me earlier today and decided that we need to pull those videos because he's experiencing what we call a mental disorder by name of paranoia, which is also another name for delusional. And if anybody was able to see those videos yesterday before they were pulled down, the disclaimer that my bro mentioned pertaining to his discovery in regards to the sun and whatnot is that he be under the influence of marijuana by way of edibles. Exactly what you see on the screen. And my bro feels strongly that even though he's come up with some discoveries that can be lined up with the scriptures, it's made him feel deeply paranoid and delusional, which is a mental disorder. And part of his paranoia is worrying and not being able to how can I put this? The main thing is his worry, and it's hard for me to speak for him, but I'm just kind of paraphrasing, just based off our counsel we had earlier. But my bro does not want to be given over to evil desires, deceitful spirits, and doctrines of demons, because you very well can be, not him, but anyone can. And because he do a lot of marijuana edibles, his paranoia has made him, I don't want to say second guess his discoveries, but it just, for whatever reason, only he can explain that. But due to his feeling delusional, feeling paranoid, we decided to pull those videos down for now, pertaining to the sun. And everything that we came out with, we really believe that. But we felt that we need more time to really go in the lab and dissect all the aspects of it. So basically what we did was just kind of put a flashlight on the subject of what the sun does and the benefit of it. But in this word, man, again, the name of the lesson is called Given Over to Evil Desires, Deceitful Spirits, and Doctrines of Demons is 100% real. And that's exactly what my bro, has been feeling ever since he's came out with the sun and discoveries that have come after that. 1 minute he's on fire with the information, and the next minute, he's second guessing if he's paranoid, if he's delusional, if he's, So I've never indulged in alcohol or drugs, so I don't really know how that works. But at any rate, what I want to do tonight is just let you know, for those who may be looking for the Sun videos that we just did yesterday, we did post them up, but earlier this evening we had counsel and decided to remove those videos. So just be patient with us. And, Lord willing, we will come back out maybe 6 months to a year if the Lord allows that. And we'll, bring this thing out to you again. And hopefully at that particular time, we'll be able to have all the confidence in the world and all the research, all the homework necessary to bring that out to you, because the sun subject is like the meat. That's like a meat aspect of the scriptures, not milk. We're ABC camp, we're milk camp. And the information that my bro was bringing, if that holds to be true, that would be strong meat. And most people can't digest that, you see. So what I want to do, man, come out with a couple of scriptures and get ready to close this thing out, man. 1 Timothy 4:1. It says, "Now the Spirit speaketh expressly, that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils." And that's kind of like what my bro is experiencing, feeling like he's given heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. I mean, when you're paranoid, you start thinking about that. And that was definitely one of the concerns and thought processes that my bro had. Again, being delusional or suffering from paranoia is simply an example of a mental disorder. And in 1 Timothy 4:1, when it says, "Now the Spirit speaketh expressly, that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits." Okay, when you give heed to seducing spirits, you are led away, driven to errors. You are led away, driven to mistakes, man. Yeah. It says, giving heed to seducing spirits and what else? Doctrines of devils. Okay, in other words, man, you're going to be led away, driven in the spirit of error, driven in the spirit of mistakes. Okay, falling for the teachings, falling for the precepts and instructions of the pernicious errors being disseminated by the demon, man. That's what's going to happen to you, man. And my bro witnessed or, experienced this in the spirit as he was trying to process everything he was learning with the sun and everything else. And it just became overwhelming paranoia, if that's the proper word, man. So not only him, but there's a lot of us that will be given over to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. Another scripture I want to come out with, man, is in that 1 Kings, 1 Kings chapter 22, verse 22, man. We ain't going to talk your ears off tonight. I just want to bring this word out, man, and because I'm sure individuals was going to be wondering what happened to the Sun videos. We had quite a few views on them, so people did see it. We had people that said they could relate to it, but still, through counsel, we collectively decide to take those videos down and bring them out at a later date. The next scripture again we're gonna come out with is that 1 Kings 22, verse 22. It says, "And the Lord Yahweh said unto him, Wherewith? And he said, I will go forth, and I will bring a lion's spirit in the mouth of all his prophets. And he said, Thou shalt persuade him, and prevail also. Go forth and do so." You see that? So the Lord said what? He will be a lion spirit in the mouth of all his prophets. Okay? A lion spirit. In other words, a spirit of falsehood, a spirit of deception, a spirit of fraud. Okay? In other words, you're going to be blatantly inspired by intentions of being ruined and misled. You see that? And, once again, my bro, because he deal heavy in marijuana edibles, that's something that really haunts him, being given over to a lying spirit. You see? It's a cold-blooded word, man. And again, the name of the lesson is called Given Over to Evil Desires, Deceitful Spirits, and Doctrines of Demons is 100% real. And we're going to close it out in Job chapter 12, verse 16, man. Just bear with us, man. One thing about the Church of Yahshua in Milwaukee, man, we probably the realest church in Israel. And what I mean by that is we constantly air out our dirty laundry. And, ain't no shame in our game. My bro didn't have to put the information out there that he indulged in edibles, but he did put it out there, And if any of you sincere brothers out there that's doing edibles, hey man, you just if that's something that you want to stop doing, you have to turn it over to the Lord and just pray on it. That's the best I can tell you. I mean, we all have our vices, we all have our issues, and so there's no perfect entity. And me or my brother is we're no exception to it. We all have our situations, man. And so as we get ready to close it out, man, in Job chapter 12, verse 16, and it reads, "With him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceiver are his." Dig that. You see that? It's the Lord, man. The deceived and the deceiver are his, man. The deceived would be those that have erred mentally. Those have gone astray and committed sin. Those would be the ones that are deceived. But it also talks about the deceiver. The deceiver is one that leads someone into mental error, that leads someone to go astray, that leads someone to commit sin. And again, my bro definitely did not want to be did not want to wear neither of those shoes, being deceived or the deceiver. Yahshua Milwaukee, aka Yahweh Milwaukee the Truth, which is both our channels, man. We really it's our foundation of our church is predicated off truth. And that's what most people respect about us. We wide open, we true, we real, hardcore. And hey, what you see is what you get with us, man. So just wanted to let you know, man, giving over to evil desires, deceitful spirits, and doctrines of demons is 100% real. And if you're dealing with edibles, marijuana, like my bro have told you guys, you might start feeling like that have happened to you. So you got to be careful, man. Like I said, the name of the lesson is called Given Over to Evil Desires, Deceitful Spirits, and Doctrines of Demons. And again, we came out last weekend dealing with the sun. I thought the videos was very inspiring, very powerful. But like I said, my bro want to go back in the lab and do some more studying, make sure all of this lines up. And the most important thing is the fact that he heavily indulged in edible marijuana edibles. Like I told you yesterday, he admittedly told you that he indulged in marijuana edibles. So because of that, there's a strong feel of paranoia he have experienced with the discovering of the sun buffering and everything else that have came with that. Like I said, none of us is perfect. We all have our issues. And so we didn't take the videos down because we didn't believe in what we brought y'all. We took those videos down because we're going to go back in the lab and we're going to spend more time and really, really, really be thorough and dot our I's and cross our T's on this subject of the sun. And so we will, Lord willing, bring this back out. But right now, we're going to just really spend a little extra time on this one because this is a game changer. You dig? So I hope you sincere brothers and sisters was edified by this word. We give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh through his only begotten son, Yahushua, man, for allowing this word to come out. And hey, once again, I paraphrased, what it was that my bro was dealing with. Only he really knows what he was experiencing and what it made him feel. I kind of just, put it in a simple term, simple context, to let you know that, hey, man, even though we're spiritual men, even though we servants of the Lord, hey, we jacked up in a lot of ways. But the thing about it is we can look in the mirror and accept it. But can you, is the question, man. Shalom.